to. You have nothing left to lose.
She sunburned her nose, poor
And the
thing.
fears that once controlled you, you no longer have to prove. You were born to live in freedom.
Like right there, you know, like these two rebellious punks. You know, I'm like, what are you punks? I'm like, what are you punks up after? You know, they just laugh.
What are you rebelling against?
Yeah, they're just doing their own thing. I just put some music on drive, but they get to Alani. I'm like, you guys can take you right there. I can drop you here. So I take them all the way into like where they're going.
Into Leilani?
Yeah,
Nice.
like way down the end, all the way to the left, and they're like, dude, thanks so much. That's so kind.
Right.
And I'm like, dude, that's it. Someone gives you the opportunity to be easily kind and like impart that. To leave them with that, it's like the best gift ever.
It's funny, I started manifesting that for myself just now, leaving Uncle Robert's. I was like, first of all, I was like, I shouldn't really put my thumb up because everyone's going to Paho. No one's going to where I'm going. I'm only going a short distance. Then I said to myself, no, I should put my thumb up and be like, could you possibly take me to where I'm going? It's out of your way.
You guys introduce
why
yourselves
not?
real quick just for
Piggy
the
cows.
podcast?
Oh, I'm Krunchi Bets.
Raw Organic Conrad. Conrad.
Follow him on Instagram and YouTube.
Do not like, do
Don't
not
like
follow,
him.
do
Don't
not
follow him.
subscribe.
Don't subscribe.
No, just juice.
Just
It's
juice.
juice.
And
David, unsuspecting.
David Unsuspecting.
is that your username?
No.
Oh.
He's the
No. I like
That's
it.
a username.
Unsuspecting.
And a little,
David
little shout out to
Unsuspecting.
King Kong Kush Purple Trainwreck. They're at the circle as well. Yeah.
We also
Is
have
that the brand of that Pakalolo?
Yes.
Purple train wreck. Love it.
we have
And
medicinal.
we're here in Kalapana. Well, like Kaimu, technically, probably.
Okay, hold
in
on.
the jungle.
I'm gonna take some illegal substance before we start.
Oh, here we go.
Garden Temple.
This is
How illegal.
Right? If I'm going to take the King Kong Kush Purple Trainwreck pipe, and he's going to take the King Kong Kush Purple
I'm
Trainwreck
taking Conrad's.
oil.
This is Conrad's. I don't have a license for this.
He said this the first time we recorded. The first time.
I can make it clear.
Don't have a license.
This is highly illegal.
You know, I didn't get to see the color of it like the first time we tried it. It was nighttime. It's greenish yellow. It's almost like honey.
What is it?
Okay, so this is raw organic. It was raised raw organic marijuana. It was raised with exotic fruit, like different. How do you even describe it? Different potpourri. What I saw was lychee shells. And
Purely organic marijuana, grown with compost of every single fruit that I eat.
Best
Only
compost.
the fruits that I eat. Lychee, lilikoi,
So you made this?
papaya, banana. I grew the marijuana that was used
Wow.
to make the oil. Yes.
And then he took an unspecified substance for 100 and how many days?
And then I took a certain psychedelic for 144 days and peed every single drop of pee onto these plants so that when you receive the medicine from the plants, you
that
also get...
explains a lot. Because I did try a bit. I did. Crunchy did share a little,
psychedelic energy in it.
little bit of this with me,
Some
and it
shaman in
was
South
weird.
America's going,
Yeah,
I know, raw gas.
good idea.
it's gonna be funny.
Right? It's like you can't handle acid, you can't handle mushrooms, but you want to get some of that psychedelic
That's the way
energy in
the
your
market
life.
does.
This is how you can make it.
Go for it.
Cool. I'm gonna have a bit.
I'll take
Yeah.
a bit.
Go
I
for
have
it.
to make material then.
Oh,
And it's such a great selling point. I tell that story, and people are like, "Oh, can I buy an
Low
ounce? Can I buy an
tolerance.
ounce?
What did I
Like,
have? How much
weed
did
do you
I have
on it?"
last time? I don't remember.
whoa!
That's good. I think that's
I'm
why
gonna take it real
Kona
easy.
is so good.
This is
It's
stuff we
grown
had
where they used to grow
That's what we had last
coffee.
time.
Okay.
And this stuff.
So I don't know what this does.
Yeah,
And
This
it
is way
gets
more
pulled up into
psychedelic.
the
That's
coffee.
psychedelic?
Of course,
Yeah.
and people love it.
Way
Yeah.
more.
it makes
I
sense.
told
That's
that even
more
to a
of a,
coffee guy, and he's like, "Yeah,
Energizer.
could be."
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good then.
I'm surprised I'm the first to come up with that. Kava coffee connection. They grow
Oh.
coffee now where the Hawaiians used to grow kava for centuries.
Kava coffee.
So that stuff's still in the soil, and I think that's what gets pulled up into the Kona
Is that why
coffee.
that coffee's so good? For all
It
that
just
coffee.
has that little relaxation and stimulant. The magical.
Is there
duo.
kava? Is there kava coffee or no?
A combination?
Yeah. Coffee?
I haven't heard of it. It might.
Could
I don't.
do it.
Well, we need to
so.
start up a bar, mate.
That's
coffee?
a really interesting point, though. I've already forgot your name, so sorry.
David.
David. Okay. Maybe it's all about the soil. You know, it's
I
affecting.
think that's the magic.
Soil is
I think
huge,
that's the
a
magic.
huge effect on our nutrition. We don't think about it.
I
Soil.
like some of the
No,
Hilo
the
coffee,
quality of the
too.
soil we grow things in
Okay.
is way more important than we realize.
Absolutely. That's what my guru, the guy I saw last night. His soil was just
Oh, the guru.
Well, now it's time to
30
get some
30
coffee
years.
plants started outside your house in Seaview, and
Yeah.
I was really lucky to see some
Oh,
clips from
compost
Crunchy's
it.
upcoming film.
I've got a
carve
whole
it into the
perimeter.
ground right
Caveman.
there.
I've
If
got
you
a whole
walk in his
perimeter I
garden,
can
your
plant.
feet kind of sink.
Wow.
Oh yeah,
So,
let's get
it's
some
got
durian
soil
trees
on
in
it.
there.
Yeah.
It's like 40 years of cow shit.
Yes.
I mean, of course.
Oh, right, because
like-
all that family,
Yeah.
the Kellogg family gave him all
You
the
take everything. Dump it in his garden.
Are you lighting that bowl with a piece of coconut?
Yeah,
He's raw
organic.
organic.
Raw organic.
no more.
Okay.
Conrad.
I don't like to suck propane, butane
He
into my
does
lungs
not
anymore.
want the protein in the butane. That's
Oh, from the lighter, you mean?
Yeah.
You want it? You got the vaporizer.
I actually agree with that.
Go with the volcano if you want.
Does anyone want to smoke any?
I'm good. Thanks.
Let me try a tiny bit of that.
Oh, that, yeah.
Go for it.
I can't.
Energize.
I can't get too crazy.
Crazy,
I got two crazy people.
So you
involved.
two...
Wait, if you want to get crazy, you could add a touch of this to it.
Yeah, that's... now, what is added to that?
I'm only gonna have
Nothing.
a touch of this.
But it was grown like 3 years ago, and aged. It was grown by one of the best farmers in Puna.
So this is a marijuana oil as well, but it looks like it has the consistency of honey.
It's brown because it aged so much,
Wow.
and it's got like a real psychedelic property to it.
Wow.
It's really phenomenal. I had it recommended to me.
So how long have you been in your new place now, Conrad? And you're sort of... I know you're
That's
off.
a good question because like
Time is
I
relative.
started paying rent there April 1st,
Really?
Yeah.
That one?
but I didn't start feeling like I actually lived there until October 1st.
Wow.
A long move in.
What's based... Why is that, do you think?
Because I didn't live there. I just grew weed there for the first 6 months.
Oh.
I had a partner, and he would water the plants half the time, and I'd water the plants half the time, so I only had to be there once a week.
Right.
And I would go there every Wednesday night after Uncle Robert's. And then I'd
that's
leave
right, that's
and
right.
be done and never go back until the next Wednesday.
I remember
And
that.
just do that once a week for
That
forever.
was a good flow.
Or like maybe do Thursday night as well, right, for Garden Temple. No, I didn't ever. I'd always drive right home after Garden Temple. Just stay one night. Because then everything was automated, so I didn't need to be down there. And
Right.
I didn't really know any people down here, so it was like, I didn't have any reason. But now I'm like, I don't want to be up in Honolulu. I don't like it up there at all. I don't want to be next to that road. It's so beautiful waking up next to that road.
Oh,
And I mean, waking up without that road, like, there's only like 3 hours of the night from 2 a.m.
Oh, you're
until
talking about noise.
from 1 a.m. until 4 a.m. where there's no noise on the ring road.
Right. Because you're up in Honolulu. That's the
Honolulu.
only way for people to get to Honoka'a, right? To
Yeah,
get down that
and
road.
it's not people. It's this mask trucks. It's the mask and the
Oh, so you used to hear
and
that.
the
Shipment.
Soizan trucks.
Oh, Suisan, yeah.
Suisan trucks.
oh.
Those two guys, and it's like I was telling my mother. I love it here on this part of the island. This is where the king lives. This is where traditionally the king has lived on the
Honolulu.
island. This is the king's
Up in
land
Honolulu.
right here. The Honolulu, just like that whole Pepakeo, Papaloha, that whole set strip.
It's nice.
It's
Right.
the king's
It is
land.
nice.
And
Soil.
if we get the island to start eating all its own produce grown here on the island,
Yeah.
those big trucks will stop, and that road will be quiet.
Yeah.
And the peace will come back to the Hamakua coast. And so my mission is to bring the peace that I experienced at Pahiki back to the rest of the island.
Oh, yeah.
That everywhere in the island there should be a law that you're not allowed to drive your car past 10 o'clock at night, and you're not allowed to drive it until 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Period.
It'd be
No
tough.
matter what. So wherever you are at 10 o'clock, you've got to plan to have your car stopped, right, and spend the night wherever you
Because
are.
of noise pollution.
Noise pollution, yeah. And then eventually people will get into the habit of not even using cars, and maybe we can just have like a little horse and train system on the island.
Well, self-driving cars are going to change a lot
Or
of this.
electric bike and train
They'll have
system.
motors.
That would be brilliant. So there's a little BART system around the entire island with electric bikes at every single
Oh,
exit.
if there was
Imagine
some
that.
kind of light rail here, that'd be amazing.
It's going to happen. It's happening. It's all there in the works.
We should
That's why
cut
these things
years.
exist. They all exist because we need to now, as friends, bring them all together, connect each other. Oh, I've seen this in the Bay Area. Oh, I've seen this in New Hampshire. Oh, I've seen this in Scotland. I've seen this in Alaska. I've seen this in Hawaii. Let's bring it all together and make the most perfect version of it all.
Go back to living in caves. Go back to living in the caves. That's what
No.
you gotta do.
Not everybody lived in.
We got all these lava tubes. Go live in them.
How you gonna? I guess right.
I would much rather build.
There's
something
no need
above
to
ground.
edit anything if you're living in a cave and everybody's living in
Well,
bliss.
after the
There is
Holocaust,
no
it's not going to be
television.
after the
Bliss.
when everything's. Hey, is there a good Italian restaurant up in Honoka? Is there a good Italian place?
There's a good Italian place in Hilo.
No, up where you're at.
Honolulu?
Honolulu.
Oh yeah,
Right?
right. The pizza place in
Right?
Honolulu is supposed to be like off the hoof.
Kelsey wants to move up there.
Kelsey wants to move up because of the pizza.
Yeah.
Nice.
Kelsey.
Wow.
Kelsey was curly.
Kelsey's
hair,
singing.
dark
Kelsey.
curly hair.
Kelsey. When have you been talking to Kelsey?
Just yesterday.
Really?
I was like, Conrad's right up there. She wants to live next to Honolulu.
She wants to move up there. I've told us before. I've got 2 extra bedrooms free.
Oh my god.
Like, what's the deal, Kelsey?
I know now. We gotta talk to her.
Yeah. She seems...
Get her up. Are we still on the podcast?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, we're still podcasting. You know what? We podcasted for like an hour, like 2 hours last night. I had no idea.
We did not. We did. It was 45 minutes.
Oh, 45 minutes?
It wasn't that much.
But it was like, I was still out of it. I was out of it last night.
You were tired. After the film, you were tired.
It was a good film. Interstellar's intense.
It's intense. I forgot how intense the middle of it is.
Oh, with
You're looking
Patrick
for-
guy?
Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew, yeah.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
And Matt Damon's in it for a bit.
Good connection.
It's very well written, very thoughtful. It's very well written. If you like any kind of sci-fi.
Wow,
Shit,
that's what like lets you allows my mind to envision the same sort of. That's crazy. Like my dreams last night seem to have connected with the movie you guys were watching.
Really?
Well,
Like, what kind of?
That whole just like being in that room and choosing the boxes.
Oh
There's,
my
there's
God.
so many boxes. so
Choosing
many.
the boxes.
Well, to me, it's like he's like in that room of
Oh.
infinity, and he can choose all these
You're
dimensions.
talking about the end. Sorry, spoilers.
Right.
Yeah, so he's going through and
Right, going
they've
through all the
mapped
different
time
yeah.
into a tesseract, 3 dimension. I love
Exactly.
that. I
Like-
love that so much.
Like, it's like that's what we're doing as humans. We're
Every
doing that
moment
every day.
in that room.
every moment.
Hitting my head on my steering wheel, I feel like I
Oh boy.
destroyed a Conrad version of Conrad, and a new whole version came in and can now live in my body, and be
Absolutely.
complete and have completely no guilt about over being a different person. Whereas the old person couldn't change because they had guilt over being the old person.
Oh, guilt.
Right now, this new person comes in and it's like, I don't remember who that old person was anyway, so I could possibly feel guilty for not being him. Sorry.
Absolutely. Like
And then boom, it's like I've got my mind erased.
every choice we make is a forking path. We create ourselves with every choice we make. Like there's this whole
Right.
theory of like every decision we make, a whole separate universe splits off. Of
Totally.
The multiverse.
That's
space
all
that
those
is.
different dimensions for
Forking-
every single
forking path.
decision,
So
right?
you decided a certain path, and it sounds like you feel pretty good about it. Plus, hitting your head is a nice way to kind of forget an old version of yourself.
Hey, no, right? It's like momentary
Shake things up.
amnesia, right? I'm watching those movies.
Reboot.
Reboot, right?
A mango tree right in my path. See what happens.
Dump that.
I'll take it
forward.
down.
How's the mango tree
The
doing?
gods put the mango
Probably.
It
tree.
looks like actually it needed a little bit of rotten wood to be removed from it, so I helped it out. I hit the rotten piece, and the rotten piece is on the ground now.
Straighten this back out a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like had a little bit of crud underneath its toe. I needed to pick its toe for it.
We all need something small to run into our back sometimes.
Something small.
Run into our backs.
Okay.
Wait a second.
Well,
Straighten
relative.
things up. Give you a superpower.
Relative, you're small, Conrad, compared to the
Maybe
tree.
Conrad has a superpower now.
you kidding me?
You
Guys,
haven't found it yet.
Or second one.
look at his shirt for crying out loud.
I know. I really like your shirt. I don't even know what's
Tripping
going
out
on.
on the shirt.
It's mostly black, but there's like a
It's like a wormhole.
sea green. It's black and sea green, and there's like a figure silhouetted walking toward a spire of some kind in a desert.
Dead.
To me, it's like when you can wear your 11-year-old's clothes, you've lost a lot of weight. You feel
That's Rose's shirt.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh my god.
Well, it doesn't. Yeah, you're rocking it.
We have to get.
No, like at that point, it's my shirt now. No.
We have.
Yeah.
We gotta get Conrad's.
Exactly. No.
Conrad, you have to get your daughters over here for a podcast.
Oh man.
Who do you think?
They're so smart.
Definitely.
They're so smart.
That'd be so fun.
It'd be really fun.
How are they doing? You know.
I'm just
When's
glad
the
you're
last time
okay.
you had word?
Yesterday, I talked to Rose on the phone.
Oh, you did? I send her stuff every now and
Did a
then.
video chat.
Yeah.
Lovely.
I send her stuff every now and
Yeah.
then.
It's nice.
Are they still up
It's
there?
like strong, it's like, I remember when I went off to boarding school.
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't get to video chat with Mum, I got to talk on the phone.
That's true.
Right? Things are amazing now. Right? You
That's true.
got your video chat.
Yeah. I remember when I was a kid, I watched the film Back to the Future Part 2. And it was the first time I saw like a video chat in a movie. I was like, that's crazy.
Right, she's like flashes him first scene. It's like
yeah.
perfect. Yep, that's the first scene has to be. No, that's
Wait, she flashes it? I don't
no,
think
that's
Are you thinking of Blade Runner? Because that's the other
No.
film I saw where they do a video chat, and I was like, but then AT&T charged the guy like $3 for a 1-minute video chat. And I was like, I don't want that future. That's an expensive future.
Sylvester Stallone and Wesley Snipes. And,
Oh, and Judge.
Oh, there's like Future Cop or something.
Time Cop?
Judge Dredd,
Judge Dredd.
right?
Judge.
He's the RoboCop. Wesley Snipes is a badass villain.
right, but it's not.
Oh, they had to get the badass cop to
right,
get the
like-
badass villain.
right.
Yeah.
And everybody was such pussies in the future. They
Yeah.
had to go back in time.
Oh, that's right.
It's
Yeah.
Sylvester Stallone.
Sandra Bullock.
Oh, see?
Right, I don't remember what it's called.
Believable.
I think it's Judge Dredd.
No, it's not Judge Dredd.
We've got to
It's
get
like-
Sylvester Stallone. That's the only
Yeah.
solution. That's it.
Definitely not Judge Dredd.
Dredd, because he's DRD.
No, it's the same actor, Stallone. in Dredd. No, it's fucking.
No, because Wesley
It's
Snipes.
like frozen something, right? They're frozen in time and they get unfrozen.
That's Judge
so.
Dredd.
No, he isn't. There's no cryo freeze in
Frozen in
Judge
time.
Dredd.
Is Arnold Schwarzenegger in this?
Is it?
No.
Okay. Because he's every other movie he's in involves him
Terrible.
being
I'll
frozen
look it
or
up.
being
I'll look it
stuck
up.
in-
Okay, it's 11 o'clock. I gotta go.
Yes,
Okay.
okay.
Time is. That was an 18-minute podcast.
Yes, sir.
Oh, hey, I was gonna. Is
Oh
there
my
anyone-
God. It's exactly 18 minutes.
As I told you, I think like 18 minutes.
Oh my God.
It's manifestation.
Yeah.
You're right.
Some people call it probability. Some people call it manifestation.
I think the different
Some
sides of
people
the
call
same
it
coin.
chance. Some people call it destiny. Some people call it fate. Right? Whatever you want to call it.
Just don't call me late for
Stronger,
Yeah.
I think, if you call it all of them and believe with 100% in your heart, then it's complete manifestation. It's just like, I
Complete
can't possibly.
manifestation.
My
How would you describe yourself? How would you describe yourself to yourself?
right, until you run into a mango
Oh,
tree.
you're recording an audio right now?
Right.
No, but see, even the mango tree was there for a reason.
How would you describe yourself to yourself?
Yeah, someone planted it.
How do I describe myself to myself? Listen to yourself. Listen to what I'm saying right now. Always go back to those best moments and remember what I told you to say, what I told myself to be. Because I've known, I've seen it, I've felt it, I've got the answer. Just remember to talk to that one person, that one in your past or present or future, in your brain who remembers those things. So that you remember them at the right time.
You're talking about talking to yourself.
That's what you asked me to do. Send a message to myself. That's what I'm doing.
That's deep. That's deep. That's deep. I like that. I didn't fully understand it. I'm going to listen to it again later because I recorded it.
Oh my God. I'll send it to you.
I'm so
You need
sorry.
me to translate later. Right.
Oh, I was going to tell you the name of this podcast. I got a great... What's so funny?
It's like, oh, but you need to read
Conrad,
Hitchhiker's
your
Guide to the
flashlight's on.
Galaxy, mate.
I know.
It's gone on
Like,
on your
I
phone.
It's
do.
like, I always think about Zaphod and how he's hidden parts of his brain so he can get past the test,
Yeah.
right? And I'm like,
Oh, right.
Shut down
that.
parts of his brain.
I'm sending messages from one part of my brain to another in case I do shut down.
Absolutely.
Right? And because I'm going to.
You're going to shut down?
I'm on a shutdown path right now.
Fuck.
It's like shutdown mode. Yeah, that's
Wow.
hit my head.
Shut down.
It's like okay.
Reboot.
Hit my head. Let's go shut down.
So what does that mean?
Run
to you?
down the shutdown road. What does that mean to me?
Yeah. What do you mean by shutdown mode?
Okay, I'm going to go and buy whatever food I see, whatever I like, for the next who knows how many days.
Okay.
Oh, is that the mode you're going into?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Let's just to go back to Juice Fast
So
right
like
now.
a healing. So like almost sounds like a healing time, like taking a step back.
Oh, healing time.
Oh, that's a good.
That's what it sounds like. Huh?
Healing time.
Like
It's a rebellious time.
well, could be both.
It's like pulling the shotgun back before I fire it.
Oh boy.
That's a good way to put it. Oh, are we still recording?
Yeah, we are.
Oh, awesome.
I'm always recording.
Not the shotgun.
So if he kills himself, it'll be like this podcast will be worth a lot.
What a hell of a second episode.
I'm pulling back
second or third episode.
the string in the bow so I can launch myself
Oh, I had a
into
different.
infinity.
I had a different understanding.
Of course you did, because that's the kind of thing where your mind is. So we're going to be watching out for him.
Dark. He's kind of
It's
dark.
Crunch we've got to look
That's
out
a
for.
good point.
That's who's going to...
That's a really good point,
That day
Conrad.
we're going to find that's going to happen to Crunch. That's why he mentioned that.
I want you
I
around.
hope not, mate. Don't.
He's got to examine the light.
Listen.
I have to examine the darkness.
My goodness. Well, because the only advice we can
And then
ever
you have David,
give...
who knows what he's doing.
I think you're color coded. Good guys wear black. Darkness people don't wear anything, and because you don't have a shirt on. And Dave is wearing gray. He's like
Middle.
a gray. Yeah.
The gray.
I don't know what I am. I'm wearing gray too, but I'm not.
I think we
And
should
you
do
get black and white
a
and
weekly
gray
hour. This is a good little podcast thingy
Well,
going.
can I tell you the
Let's,
name of this? Can I tell you the name of the show I came up with yesterday? Talking to my brother Ryan, and you also have brother Ryan.
Yeah.
We were brainstorming about it, and I was like, I don't really want to just put it on YouTube. I want it to be on Apple Podcasts too. I want it to be like a real, but I'm not going to edit it. I'm just going to cut. I'm going to decide the end and the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to edit in the middle. It's too much hassle. I don't want to do it. And maybe I'll bleep one thing if it's terrible, but like I don't want to do much editing. It's stressful. It blocks creativity over editing.
It does happen.
So my point, I'm Conrad left. But I had a great idea.
Yeah.
I was brainstorming with Ryan. I'm like, what is this show about? And I realized it's about totally going with the flow. It's about being spontaneous,
Mm-hmm.
and it's kind of about going on a holo in your mind.
Holo.
You know what a holo is?
You told me the other week.
Yeah. So Conrad, you know what a
They use
holo?
that word in
I
law.
don't, but I gotta go.
Oh, okay.
Holo.
Tell me the name of the show quickly.
Holo means it's a Hawaiian word for a journey without a destination. So sometimes a Hawaiian will say, I'm going on holo, and it's often applied to fishing, but only sometimes. And they'll just go and just follow their heart for like that whole afternoon or that day. And I really like that concept, so I want to call the show HoloHoloTime.
Open in
I
the journey.
live my life.
I know, that's why you're on the show!
Holo.
That's
Like,
a cool
it's
concept.
that.
Holo,
Wow!
holo.
Thank you
Oh,
for.
my life is a holo.
That's why you're on the show,
It's not because I've chosen to either. Hawaii,
Yeah.
the energy has entered me,
Yeah.
and I am living closest to the ancestral Hawaiians as almost anyone else on this island could get. Because of the diet I'm eating, that's
Yeah.
what they would have been eating.
Super raw.
I'm so connected with them, and I'm doing these holos. Just, I have a mission in life.
HoloHoloTime.
Jarvis, keys in the car.
Not to be confused.
Let's take a look.
Not to be confused with Adventure Time, but
With Adventure Time.
but a little bit.
Podcast.
Microphone to the lift up here, mate.
You're
Sweet.
welcome.
Wonderful conversing with you.
Yes,
In
yes.
Space, Andrew.
man.
Wonderful. Viewers out there, RawOrganiConrad, don't subscribe. Just juice, mate. Wonderful. Right.
Hey, wishing you the best.
Oh, it's all.
It's all
Holo,
good.
holo.
HoloHoloTime.
We're all holo holoing.
Ah.